Yo, 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 people, what's up, man? This is your boxing genius from SBNboxing.com, man. Here to talk to you a little bit about how we closing out the month of April, man. We're going back to California, man. To California again. Well, we're going to see this Andre Berto and Victor Ortiz go at it again. They're calling it the second. I'm calling it the Grudge match. And Victor Ortiz, he already has some experience as far as Hollywood is concerned. And Andre Berto, well, he's a newcomer. But anyway, that fight, we'll talk a little bit about that later on. But eventually, there's going to be some good fights going on. I think this guy, Fury's fighting out in UK against some fool out there in the heavyweight division also, and he shouldn't have any problems. You also got the Durrell brothers, also Andre and Anthony are going to be fighting also in another network. So there's going to be some interesting fights going on. But the one that everybody's focusing on right now is the Victor Ortiz and Andre Berto. And we know Andre Berto, man. Andre Berto's coming in here with maybe a 30-4 record, but he's 33 years old. He has about 23 knockouts, and Andre Berto, he got paid pretty good, man. FMJ did him a favor by going into the hat, and selecting his name out and gave him a reward, But Andre Berto's only about 5'6½", and we all know that FMJ fights the little guys, not tall guys, As a matter of fact, Victor Ortiz did fight him at one time, and things were looking pretty rough until Victor Ortiz did that stupid ass mistake. But anyway, let's go back to Saturday's fight. Andre Berto, his last fight with FMJ, he lost eventually FMJ, but got a good paycheck in this fight, But Andre Berto, again, he's 33 years old, and he needs to pop up the value, if he wants to hang around, Is he going to be a different fighter? We don't know. He looks like he's completely a different fighter than he has been recently. But he's accident waiting, and I don't think that it's going to be anything different, from Andre Berto facing Victor Ortiz in this rematch, the Grudge match. But Victor Ortiz, we all know he's about 31-5, with about 24 knockouts. Victor Ortiz, after he had that vicious knockout that Luis Collazo took in the Barclays Center, knocked his ass out. Before that, he got knocked out by Josecito Lopez, and his last two fights he has won, But eventually, this is going to be a rematch, a grudge, something that's going to prepare the welterweights that are more or less ranked by ring to look forward to, maybe to fight in the future. Whoever wins here, to me, has a good shot of maybe fighting a Spence, or maybe a Sean Porter, or maybe a Keith one time. This all depends, how things look, and this should be a good entertaining fight, It should be an entertaining fight. It should not be a boring fight. It will be entertaining, To me, it will be entertaining because Victor Ortiz is out to get his revenge and take it out on Berto. He said he's going to knock his head off this time, And Berto eventually, being that he got beat up last time by Ortiz, I think that he's looking for that revenge. But how do I see it? And I keep telling people, I am going to give it, my opinion is that even though it's going to be a hell of an entertaining fight, it's going to be a good fight, I don't see the result being any different from the fucking first time around. I have a feeling that Victor Ortiz is going to beat Berto one more time. And you better watch it, that Berto does not visit the canvas, okay? Because again, he is not fighting FMJ. FMJ does not have that power that maybe Victor Ortiz has. And Berto could feel it, and he will tell you that. That's the way I see it. So we'll see what happens Saturday. We're closing out the month of April. Again, We'll talk about it. We'll see you guys. I don't know whether Let's Speak Boxing, Kenny, my son, be out here this weekend. I don't see Clyde being out here. He's out in Puerto Rico. Kenny's out in New Orleans. So, I'm going to see the fight my damn self, Me and Coors Light, we'll take care of this shit. All right? So be good, people. We'll talk to you later.